The Greek player has been making waves on the ATP Tour with his excellent techniques, powerful ground strokes, and fearless attitude. However, to reach the top of the sport, Tsitsipas must also work on his footwork and movement on the court. In this video, we will explore most footwork drills that can improve Tsitsipas' quickness and agility on the tennis court. Number 1, ladder drills. Ladder drills are excellent way to improve footwork and quickness. They involve running through a series of ladder rugs laid out on the court. The drills can be done in different patterns, such as running forward and back, side to side, and diagonally. Tsitsipas can benefit from practicing these drills regularly to improve his footwork and balance and coordination. Another one is cone drills. Cone drills are another effective way to improve footwork and quickness. They involve running around a series of cones laid out on tennis court. The drills can be done differently pattern, such as figure 8, zigzags, and circle. Tsitsipas can benefit from practicing these drills regularly to improve his agility, ability to change direction quickly, accelerate and decelerate, and maintain balance. Jumping drills. Jumping drills can involve Tsitsipas' explosiveness and power on the court. They involve jumping over cones or other obstacles laid out on the court. The drills can be done in different patterns, such as jumping forward, back, side to side, and diagonally. Tsitsipas can benefit from practicing these drills regularly to improve his ability to explode off the ground quickly and move around the court with greater speed and power. Another one is reaction drills. Reaction drills can help Tsitsipas his ability to react quickly to coming shots and move around the court with greater speed and efficiency. They involve reacting to cues such as visual or auditory signals and moving in a specific direction. For example, Tsitsipas can practice reacting to a coach hand signals or to sounds of ball being hit and moving to a specific location on the court. Regular practice, these drills can help improve Tsitsipas' reaction time, footwork, and anticipation. Shadow drills. Shadow drills involve practicing footwork and movement without hitting a ball. Tsitsipas practice moving around the court in a specific pattern, such as shuffling side to side or moving forward and back, while focusing on footwork and balance. These drills can be done in a different speed and intensities to challenge Tsitsipas' footwork and movement. Tsitsipas has been working hard on improving his forehand, which is an essential weapon in any tennis player arsenals. In this video, we will explore why Tsitsipas is practicing his forehand and what benefits he hopes to gain from his training. The tennis forehand is one of the most important shots in a player's game. It is usually the first shot that players learn when they start playing tennis, and it's often most frequently used during a match. A strong forehand allows players to hit the ball with power and accuracy, and it can be used to create offensive opportunities and put pressure on the opponent. Tsitsipas has already demonstrated his skill in using his forehand to his advantage. This forehand is one of the most potent weapons, and he used to get great effect in many of his match. However, Tsitsipas is always looking for ways to improve his game, and they recognize that there is always room for improvement even in his best shots. By practicing his forehand, Tsitsipas hopes to fine-tune his technique and increase the power and accuracy of his shots. He is likely working on developing more consistent swing, improving his footwork, and refining his timing and ball placement. Tsitsipas may also be experimenting with different grips and stance to see what works best for him. One of the benefits of practicing his forehand is that Tsitsipas is able to hit more winners and force more errors from his opponents. This will give him a great advantage on the court and increase his chances of winning matches. By perfecting his forehand, Tsitsipas can also improve his overall game, making him a more well-rounded player and a better able to handle different types of opponents and playing conditions. Tsitsipas is now focusing on perfecting his serve, as he knows that a strong serve can be a game changer on the court. A good serve can not only win points outright, but can also set up an advantageous position for the server to take control of the point. A well-placed serve can force the opponent to hit a weak return or even miss entirely, giving the server as an easy point. Additionally, a strong server can put pressure on the opponent's return game, making them hesitant and less confident on their own abilities. Tsitsipas understands the importance of strong serve, especially at the highest level of professional tennis. In a sport where matches can be decided by a single point, having consistent and effective serve can be the difference between winning and losing. Tsitsipas is known for his hard-hitting serves, but he also focuses on improving his accuracy and placements, which will make his serve even more difficult for opponents to return. The benefits of a good serve are not limited to just winning points. However, a strong serve can also undermine the confidence of the opponent, making them more vulnerable and errors and less likely to take risk. This psychological advantage can be just as important as the physical advantage that a strong serve provides. As Tsitsipas practices his serve, he is not only working on the technical aspect of his game, but is also building his mental strength and confidence. He knows that a good serve can give him the chance to start the point with a concrete advantage, and he is determined to make the most of every opportunity he gets on the court. One area that Stefanos Tsitsipas has been focusing on recently is his backhand technique. The backhand shot is one of the most important shots in tennis, and mastering it can give a player a significant advantage over the opponents. Tsitsipas has a strong backhand, but he believes that there is always room for improvement. One reason why Tsitsipas is working on his backhand technique is that he wants to increase the power and accuracy of his shots, and a good backhand can help a player hit winners and take control of points. And Tsitsipas is constantly looking for ways to improve his game. Another reason why Tsitsipas is practicing his backhand technique is that he wants to make it more versatile by being able to hit a variety of backhand shots such as slices and topspin. Tsitsipas can keep his opponents guessing and make it harder for them to predict his next move. In addition, Tsitsipas is aware that his opponents will be studying his game, looking for weaknesses to exploit. By constantly working his backhand technique, he can assure that he is always improving and staying one step ahead of his rivals. Finally, Tsitsipas understands that tennis is a game of continuous improvement, and that he can never be competent. Even though he has achieved a lot of success already, he knows that there is always more to learn and more to achieve. By focusing on his backhand technique, he can continue to improve his overall game and stay on top of his game profession. One of the reasons behind his success is dedication to training, specifically in the areas of strength and endurance. Strength training involves using resistance to build muscles and increase physical strength. Tsitsipas has been focusing on strength training to improve his power on the court. Tennis requires a lot of explosive movement, such as serving and hitting forehands and backhands. By increasing his strength, Tsitsipas is able to generate more power in this movement, which allows him to hit the ball harder and faster. This can also give him an advantage over his opponents, as he is able to hit shots that are more difficult to return. Endurance training, on the other hand, involves building stamina, improving the body's ability to work for extent of periods of time without getting tired. This is important for tennis, as matches can last even for several hours and require a lot of physical exertion. By improving his endurance, Tsitsipas is able to maintain his level of play throughout the match and avoid getting fatigued. This can give him an advantage over opponents who may tire more quickly. In addition to physical benefit, strength and endurance training can also have a positive impact on mental toughness. Tennis is a mental challenging sport, and players need to be able to stay focused and motivated throughout the match. By pushing himself through difficult training sessions, Tsitsipas is developing a mental toughness and the ability to stay focused even when facing adversity on the tennis court. To maintain his level of performance, Tsitsipas has to be at the top of his game, both mentally and physically. That's why he has been focusing on strength and endurance training. In tennis, strength is used to generate speed, power, and endurance. Tennis is a sport that requires a lot of physical strength and endurance because players have to cover the entire court during a match, which can last for several hours. The ability to generate power and speed in a shot is crucial because it allows players to dedicate the pace of the game and put pressure on their opponents. To achieve these goals, Tsitsipas has been incorporating strength and endurance training to his training regimen. Strength training helps to build up his muscles, which allows him to generate more power in shots. By lifting weights and doing other recent exercises, Tsitsipas can increase his strength and explosiveness, which give him an edge on the court. Endurance training, on the other hand, helps Tsitsipas to improve his stamina and ability to perform for extended periods of time. This is particularly important in tennis, where matches can last for several hours and players need to maintain the energy level throughout the match. Endurance training can include activities such as running, cycling, swimming, and which can improve cardiovascular health and build up stamina. In addition to these physical benefits, strength and endurance training can also have mental benefits by pushing himself to the limit in training. Tsitsipas can develop mental toughness, resilience. This can help him stay focused, composed during matches, even when pressure is high. Being able to remain calm and composed under pressure is crucial in tennis, where players have to make split-second decisions and stay focused throughout the match.